There's more fallout tonight about yesterday's special Parker City Council meeting where citizens were upset over the police chief retiring and several employees quitting. Mayor Andrew Kelly downplayed reasons for the departures yesterday, but as News 13's Grace Velez tells us, today some of the former employees say Kelly is the reason they've moved on.
Parker citizens asked Mayor Andrew Kelly some pointed questions during Tuesday's special meeting about who is leaving the police department and why. Police Chief Dennis Hutto had been with the department for 27 years, and Mayor Kelly claims his retirement notice came as a shock.
It did come as quite as a surprise when he called me a week ago and said that he had finally put his paperwork in to retire. We've always had an excellent working relationship. And he'll be sorely missed. I can't speak for everybody, but by me, he'll be sorely missed.
Kelly admitted 2 other officers left recently and 2 more said they would be leaving, all for better paying jobs. Chief Hutto's wife also said a dispatcher quit last Friday.
You will have 3 left.
Okay.
And no dispatcher because she quit Friday.
Okay.
We asked the mayor why the dispatcher quit.
Sometimes they give me a copy, sometimes they don't. Our secretary, be cautious what I say here. The secretary turned in her resignation Friday. She had mentioned to Chief Hutto that she thought she would be leaving and moving away from the area for a family reason. And that's as far as I'm willing to go, you know. I don't think I should tell you her personal business.
But dispatcher Pamela Kania says that's not what happened.
We had a meeting with the mayor that I thought the chief was going to be allowed to go to, but they made us go to City Hall for it, and the chief had to stay and answer phones for me.
The Springfield's police department used to handle some of Parker's dispatching calls at no cost. Then the city agreed to pay the Bay County Sheriff's Office $100,000 a year for the same assistance. Kania says one of the Parker officers had brokered a deal to return to Springfield.
The mayor pretty much said that he didn't have the authority to do that, and that that was my chief's decision, which that's not true. And now we're paying $100,000 when we could have been having dispatch for free. So, and I pretty much told him that the reason things were happening the way they were was because of him. And I got up and I left, and he says, have your resignation on my desk by the end of day. And I said, you'll have it.
Kania claims a number of people witnessed Kelly ask for her resignation. As for the family matter Kelly referenced, Kania says she told Chief Hutto there may come a time when she would need to take care of her mother full time, but had no plans of leaving her job anytime soon.
10 years. I thought I would retire from there. It's not what I thought would happen. It's sad. It's sad.
Mayor Kelly says the city is focused on filling the police chief's position and the 2 police officers, but former Lieutenant Detective James Perdue says Kania was irreplaceable.
I don't want to leave. None of us do. But when he fired the dispatcher, that really left us crippled because she does more than just answer the phone.
Perdue had been employed with the department for over 5 years. After Tuesday's meeting, the mayor claimed Perdue's resignation was dated the same day, November 26th.
And I did not anticipate a resignation Monday from the detective, but something happened. I'm not sure what happened. He had already applied for a job at another agency, again, for time and money.
But Perdue says it wasn't about better hours and more money. It was about safety and allocation of funds.
When I asked the mayor about it, he says there's no money, yet they can spend $900,000 on a pickleball court. Okay, so the Parker Police Department's not going to get any money. Well, I finally accepted that and said, I have to move on. It's not fair to me. It's not fair to the victims. They're not getting the justice they deserve. All of these officers have always known that they can go work somewhere else and make more money. It's never been about the money. And it wasn't about money in this case. It's safety.
In Bay County, Grace Velez, News 13, Panhandle Strong.
Grace also spoke to 2 other former Parker police officers who say that Kelly forced them out and they did not leave for better pay. We were unable to reach Mayor Kelly today for comment.